but since that's my partner, we gonna go ahead. I'm gonna just remove your comment. I ain't gonna put you in timeout, but that's your first warning, your first and only one. Loud and clear, we good. All right, let's get this show started.
Damn, see, I'm
Now,
trash.
today we are talking about
Michelle
Mr.
Tennessee.
Brandon Benjamin Rainwater. If you don't know him, let me give you a little introduction. Rainwater is the former manager of the late, great, wonderful rapper
I
by
always
the
had a
name
suspicion
of Mo3.
feeling about
Rainwater is
goddamn
executive
rain.
producer of hit records from Mo3, such as Outside and Broken Love, which went 2 times platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America. According to online sources, they say due to Rainwater's work ethics and diligence, he was given his own label under the infamous Murdering and Urkelin, allegedly Empire Records. Also, according to sportskedia.com, Rainwater is now recruiting, Lord, these words, recruiting musicians worldwide to make the label the largest umbrella of Empire Records.
You know, Rain's suspicious, nigga. You know Rain be acting weird, bro.
Jesus Christ. Let me first and foremost say rest in peace, as always, to Lorani and his daughter, baby Armani, because, you know, when it comes to the DFW situations, they have definitely been a trending topic. Speaking of them being a trending topic, somebody who has definitely been making noise all of a sudden after some years is a rapper by the name of Twisted Black. Now, Twisted Black is a rapper. I forgot exactly where he's from. I want to say Michigan, but I might be wrong, so excuse me on that. Anyhow, he was signed to a label back in the day as of February 22nd, 2007. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison on federal drug relation charges. On May 2nd, 2008, he won an appeal. Then on July 13th, to the best of my research, he was released, child. He's known for his storytelling. Now, it's important because a lot of us did not know of the OG, as they like to call him, Twisted Black. Twisted Black got on my radar because of the Lorani and Baby Armani situation. He had a song that just kind of recently went viral. It's called Lil Nigga. I thought it was called For My Little Niggas, but child, Lil Nigga is fine. Here nigga, there nigga. Nigga.
I don't want to hear what she got to say about Ray.
He kind of, according to him, he prophesied certain situations involving Lil Ronnie's demise. So next thing I know, Rainwater was trying to work with him. And I was like, well, that's crazy. Rainwater, why all of a sudden now are you trying to work with Mr. Twisted Black? Rainwater said he does not work with artists over the age of 25 and some other things that he said that we have caught him in several lies. But let's hear from Twisted Black. Let me also say, under the Copyright Act of 1976, every video that I play will be used under fair use, entertainment, as well as educational purposes. And a quick disclaimer, everything that I say will be allegedly, along with that of my opinion. Welcome to the city.
You Twisted Black and Mo3 had a song?
Yeah, we were supposed to do a song, but yeah.
That shit was trash.
I'm gonna tell you how the conversation went between him and I. I told him straight, I said, man, I'm about to murk you.
I ain't like that
shit. You know what he told me? OG, things done changed.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Now, according to my research, I found out that Twisted Black and Mo3 actually recorded a song before his demise.
I'm more like Country Black.
Now, for whatever reason, I guess because Rain said he does not work with artists over the age of 25 and yada, yada, yada. Rainwater did not really want to work with Twisted Black. In the video that we just saw, Twisted Black is kind of like, yeah, it's a cool song. You like it. Rainwater is kind of walking around like, nah, I don't really care for it. But it is what it is. Again, since the recent rise of Twisted Black's song, Lil Nigga, going viral, Rainwater has finally decided to give him a chance. And he's been parading Twisted Black around. Also bringing him on interviews with people that I don't like by the name of Boss Talk 101, child.
Listen right here, right now. I'm not for to say nothing friendly about Rain because we here together. We went at it. I bet. Man, I'm talking about because he know I've been wanting the song. Yeah, tease me with something. Check this out. Don't share it. No. Let me get a verse on one of them with Mexican OT and who else was Big Extra Blood. But he told me straight up, They probably gonna beat y'all. They got better numbers. Everybody say my verse was harder. He's like, it don't matter, Black. They got better numbers.
No.
They ain't playing on the radio.
Live, like the regular on TikTok, I think.
Earl Spence called. Hey, send that one right now. Let me hear that one again. I'm gonna hit that shit.
Videos and stuff. I'll be clipping off.
Now, if you've been in the Mo 3 sector for a while or following the Mo 3 story, out of everything Twisted Black just said, the main thing that stuck out to myself and probably a few others is that he mentioned the name Errol Spence. Now, again, if you've been following the case, Errol Spence was supposedly the money man, the boss man behind the money being placed on Mo 3's life or head. Now, again, this is all allegedly. We don't have any proof of that, but it would be very crazy for Twisted Black to say that he was on a Mo 3 song and ended up sending the song over to Errol Spence. He's saying, oh, go ahead and send me that song. So I would have to kind of assume, I think that's a good word, I would have to assume that Rainwater himself approved of Twisted Black sending this song out, as well as I can assume that there was a conversation had between Twisted Black as well as Rainwater, kind of saying, yeah, I sent it over to Errol. Errol said he liked it and he wanted to jam it. Now, also recently I had told y'all that I had came across Rainwater opening up a salon. I believe it's called Salons 1111 Salon and Suites 1111, something like that. And I was surprised when I went to the Instagram page, and lo and behold, Errol Spence is on the Instagram page. 1111 Salon and Suites. Bro. Scroll on down. None other than Errol Spence. So I was kind of confused about that. I said, well, Lord, is Rainwater working with the ops? Maybe Errol Spence is not actually an op. We don't know.
That was his best friend.
Speculation.
That's crazy word.
And maybe Errol, let's get Big Lag up out of here for interrupting my motherfucking show, bitch, while I'm trying to be professional today on this good old Sunday. Bye. Snort you some Coca Loca and come the fuck back and realize where the fuck you at. If you have forgotten to take your good old shoes off, please make sure you take your shoes off as we travel on down into Sin City on this wonderful afternoon. Wipe your feet on the doormat, tame and train your spirits. Anyhow, we're not really sure if Errol Spence is actually out. We heard rumors and speculations that Errol as well as Rainwater grew up together. Their mothers were taking turns babysitting each other's child, yada, 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 yada. Big Lag, since he want to put himself on out there, let us not forget Big Lag is also allegedly a Mo 3 app. So it's not surprising to me that he would pop on out with his good old distractions on today. But I think that's kind of crazy. So also why Lord Jesus, Rainwater was recording this new song between Twisted Black and Mo 3 called I Tried. He ended up going, I think he made an Instagram story. And in the Instagram story, and I couldn't find it. It's somewhere on Ratchet page. I reached out to him and asked him if he could send me the clip. He didn't respond to me, but don't worry about it. I'll find it. I'll upload it on the short as a video later. My apologies for not having it. In his Instagram story, Rainwater tagged Twisted Black, played a sample of the song, and he also said, Yellow Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, along with a few others, y'all in the DFW area, y'all hit me up. I need y'all on this song. And I was like, well, that is, wow, that's a little okay. So we just gonna be out in the open with it. That was crazy, child. But anyway, I don't know. I need y'all to drop in the comments. Let me know y'all opinions on this here. Is Rainwater finally trying to bring the DFW together? Let me know what y'all think about it. To me, I think it's very epic just being here from the very beginning of the Mo 3 saga or Mo 3 case, as some will call it. I don't know. It's a little skeptical to me. But anyway, I do have one clip from the Instagram story, which is going to bring us to our next character.
Saturday, listen, my boy is in the building. My boy is in the building too. Man, celebrity party at Burr Cabaret. They can't stop the hustle. The number one song in the country right now, they can't stop the hustle. We'll be in the building.
They can't stop the hustle.
Now, I had no idea that Rainwater and Hustle Carteliano was cool whatsoever. Now, lately, there have been rumors, once again, speculations, word on the street, word on the curb, that Hustle Cartel was one of the last people seen with that of the late rapper Beth Gambler in Texas, Lil
He didn't cut this stuff up.
So I was like, well, that's crazy that Rainwater in his same Instagram stories is promoting Hustle Cartel as well as saying it's one of the best songs going viral right now. Bitch, I don't know. Y'all, do y'all give a fuck about Hustle Cartel? He looking a little appish to me as well. I don't know what it is about him. I've never liked him. If y'all been here for a while, I've done a few videos on him. I don't like him. Another thing that I noticed that was kind of crazy to me was yesterday on Hustle Cartel's YouTube page, he ended up uploading this good old video, which is titled Charleston White Speaks on Hood Fame. Lamont, that in this video, we played it before. Charleston White is saying that Lil Ronnie is no longer here due to a dice game. Somebody was robbed over $40,000. Blase. So I say, well, Twisted Black, if you know anything about him, in several interviews, he's talked about Lil Ronnie. He said Lil Ronnie was his baby and some more stuff. How in the world are we linking up with Hustle Cartel, especially when word on the curb right now is that he himself has something to do with the demise of Lil Ronnie? And I want to know, why is Rainwater always connected when people die? And I told y'all before that Rainwater is the reason that I even knew that it was Lil Ronnie and his baby at the car wash. He hit a few of us bloggers up and was like, hey, go live right now. It was Lil Ronnie, his daughter, that was unalive at the car wash. And I thought that was crazy. Why is he always the first person to have information on these situations? We also remember that Rainwater was the last person on the phone with Mo3 during his demise, as well as the late wonderful comedian Roy Lee. Well, not really before Roy Lee died, but during the setup and ambush of Roy Lee. I thought that was crazy.
That's crazy.
Also, Rainwater has been making headlines for going at it with another Dallas rapper by the name of Jen Lee. Jen Lee is what we would call a white boy, and he acts black. A lot of people have called him out on it, but Rainwater decided to go a step further and call him out on some more shit. Let's get into it.
Rainwater told me something crazy about Jimmy.
What?
Something crazy, outrageous.
Scary, stupid, crazy, hilarious.
Slanderous.
Stupid, slanderous, hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up? He said that he spoke to Jen Lee's family.
Okay.
And the father don't mess with him because he used to touch on his little sister.
Oh my.
Wow. Y'all know Charleston White don't lie.
Charleston White is the one who's providing the station info?
Charleston White got on live and said something about him and his sister. And then I called Charleston and Charleston gave me the whole rundown.
I don't know if that's the most reliable narrative.
Now, this whole situation is crazy to me. Rainwater has reached out to pussy ass Adam, and I've been hearing rumors and speculations again about Adam and his wife hosting Diddy parties, for lack of terms, in YouTube guideline purposes. And in WAC 100, we know him for allegedly being an informant, so it wouldn't be far-fetched that Rainwater would be linked in with WAC 100. What's most alarming to me about the whole situation is that Rainwater is making these crazy, outlandish allegations against Jen Lee, and he's saying that he got his information from Charleston White. Now, the last time I checked on the Charleston White and Rainwater situation, I thought they were beefing. I clearly remember Charleston White making a viral video, as he most of the time does, saying that him and Rainwater were cool. They had a project together. Rainwater tried to take over the project. Charleston White ended up exposing him for that. In the midst of all that, Charleston White went on a whole rant, and he was saying that Rainwater actually confided in him about the demise of 3, as far as to saying that Rainwater is the person that took the blicky, for YouTube purposes, out of Mo3's car, that way he was defenseless. According to Charleston White, Rainwater said that he took it out of the car because he didn't want his artists riding around with a blicky, possibly getting caught by the police and then being apprehended, and they would lose out on money and some more stuff. Again, when it comes to the Rainwater and Mo3 situation, it's a crazy one, because a lot of times when we look at Murderland and Erkland cases and situations, we always look at who had the most to benefit out of the situation.
Rainwater.
And it seems to me as though Rainwater had the most to gain out of everybody. We have seen the estate paperwork where Mo3's mother was taking off the paperwork. And they say that she is now working at some casino and some other stuff. And at one point they said she was homeless. Then they were saying she was living in some crazy apartments. And we can kind of concur that that is something that Mo3 did not want. He did not play about his mama. Again, when it comes to Charleston White and Rainwater, I'm conflicted on how they had this conversation or anything. And even if we can take Charleston White's word to be credible. And for Rainwater to be saying, if Charleston White said it, he don't lie. Well, that's crazy, Rainwater, that you would say Charleston White don't lie, because then I would have to go back to, again, the viral videos of Charleston White saying that you told him you had something to do with the demise of 3 and that you, Rainwater, was the person that took the blicky out of the car. Now, when it comes back to the Jen Lee situation, Adam and Wack 100 ended up having Rainwater in the studio. I believe it was about 2 weeks ago, where they ended up calling Jen Lee on the phone with Rainwater in the studio, and they confronted him about a few things. And this is what a conversation went.
Hold on, let him talk.
You bro.
You
You can't see me outside.
Oh, why be so daddy close tomorrow?
According to Rainwater said that he talked to a few of Jen Lee's people who definitely vouched that the story of Jen Lee inappropriately touching his sister to be true. On the show, they didn't really get that much into detail about that situation. The conversation went somewhere else, where Rainwater ended up calling him out for trying to be black. He said that he felt as though Jen Lee basically was portraying a black person or trying to have a black persona for views, clicks, numbers, and blah, blah, blah. So then I have to go back to my original question of Rainwater trying to bring the DFW artists together. If Jen Lee is from Dallas, no matter his race or color of his skin, wouldn't we kind of give him a pass or maybe even try to work with him? Or maybe this is one of these situations where Rainwater was like, you know what, I can't work with him because of these allegations. Also, if you remember Negative Ass Sean, he is also a blogger. Over in the Mo3 sector, Negative Ass Sean became on a lot of people's radar during the last Mo3 day, where the Bank sisters, or the Jackson sister, Jackie in particular, showed up to the event. They act like they wanted to fight Mo3's baby mama by the name of Ashley Murray. Negative Ass Sean stood in the middle, acting like he was a bodyguard, and began to go off and act like he was going to even fight Jackie. So Negative Ass Sean decided to insert himself in this beef. If you don't know the story, Rainwater and Jen Lee ended up running into each other at South by Southwest, where they were kind of going back and forth. I don't want to show the video because of YouTube purposes. I don't want to be flagged, and I believe that it's redundant, and I hate being redundant. I think that we've seen this video several times. If you have not, just Google or type in Jen Lee Rainwater South by Southwest, and I'm pretty sure the video will come up. They're getting into a verbal dispute. Somewhere in the midst of the dispute, Rainwater is saying to Jen Lee, "Get at the bitch, show me something." The next thing you know, Jen Lee ends up being maced, pepper sprayed. Negative Ass Sean decides to take to his Instagram on today, where he says, "Cuz when I say the DFW been on some loser shit the last 4 years, I ain't lying, buddy. Better not ever say nigga around me. I don't give a fuck who you know, what street you from. You're a cracker. Stick to being a cracker." I think that's very crazy and very fucking racist. But that is just that of my opinion. Yanta, child. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck is Negative Sean even inserting himself. It just don't, bitch, you a blogger. Stick to being a fucking blogger. Hit the live button, make your posts, make your tweets, bitch, and sit the fuck down. One thing that I know about Rainwater, especially in the Mo3 sector, is Rainwater is the king of running motherfucking plays. That bitch will run a play so good, so perfect, you'll be trying to wonder, nigga, is this really a fucking play, or is this for real? I've seen Rainwater over the years. Seem like every time he goes to South by Southwest, he have this viral fucking moment. A lot of bloggers or even content creators or reactors I've seen on social media yesterday reacting to the video of Rainwater and Jen Lee. Rainwater ended up being in the comments laughing. It seems like he's enjoying the high. He's enjoying the roller coaster. In my opinion, Rainwater is very unprofessional. I do not trust him. Since day one, I have never trusted him. I don't know what the fuck his angle is.
No cap.
What the fuck he got going on. I don't know. I just don't want to be a part of it. When it comes to the Mo3 legacy, I do not feel like Rainwater is representing or even carrying out the legacy of Mo3 in a great fucking light. If we gonna be honest, Lorani is cool with Goyayo and not speaking ill of the dead, but at the time of Mo3's demise, to the best of my research and in conversations with people, they wasn't the best of buddies. I don't want to say that they were ops, but they were not the best of fucking buddies. So even Rainwater getting up and trying to even speak on a situation, in a few past lives, I have shown a video of Rainwater Doing an interview with Dallas Global where he acted like he was fucking crying over the situation. Rainwater has also hit another blogger's platform by the name of Ratchet TV, where he called in saying that Lil Ronnie was actually his motherfucking cousin, his first cousin. At that, he said that his father as well as Lil Ronnie's dad were brothers. So I was like, why is Rainwater always placing himself at the scene of the crime, so to speak? I don't know, child, but again, I don't want to hold y'all too long. I don't trust the nigga. It's up to y'all. I thought Rainwater as well said that he was done being a manager and managing artists. If you do your research on Rainwater and some of his artists, they have definitely done several interviews where they talked about he is a motherfucking snake. I myself have said that he is a master manipulator, and just the idea that he has his own record label under the umbrella of Empire Records is most definitely alarming to me. Another thing was he have a son by the name of Legend. Salute to him, and salute to Rainwater for being a father, a present father. I cannot take that away from him. He named Mo3's last album Legend after his father. Legend after his son. And I thought that was crazy as well. I don't know. I don't trust him. So I'm going to ask y'all in the comments, when it comes to Rainwater, do you believe he is doing a wonderful job of carrying the legacy of Mo3? Do y'all believe he had anything to do with the demise of Mo3, Roy Lee, Bubba, and even now, Lil Ronnie? And I say that because why are there rumors, speculations, circulations about Lil Ronnie having to do something with, not Lil Ronnie, Hustle Cartel having to do something with the demise of Lil Ronnie? If you're not caught up, some people are saying that Lil Ronnie is the one who saw Hustle Cartel, the hustle as far as the dice gaming. Hustle Cartel is the face of these, what we would call illegal dice games that's happening in Texas and all over the country. They ended up back doing, I think Lil Ronnie lost 40,000. They ended up staging a robbery to get the 40,000 back. Hustle Cartel felt played. That's all rumors and speculations, allegedly. Hustle Cartel felt played. He ends up calling Sauce Walker down in Houston. Sauce Walker gets in touch with CJ Casino, and then CJ Casino ends up calling his YNs. Then we have the demise of Ronnie and his baby girl, Armani. Again, rumors, speculations, allegedly. Why will Rainwater be promoting Hustle Cartel in his song, his music, and everything else that he got going on? It's a lot surrounding the situation, but y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Much love to each and every last one of y'all. If you need to get in contact with me, hit me up on the gram at Sin City Raps. Email me, bookcity@gmail.com. And until next time, as always, welcome to Sin City.
It's been my struggle, look me in my eye. Nah.
Twisted Black, goddamn. Twisted Black.